Right up here, folks.
Good morning.
Right
Good
up
morning.
here.
How are you doing this
Right
morning?
up here.
Yes, it's great that you showed up here to help me finish. Yeah. I didn't think you'd come up from the States to help me, but anyway, I'm glad you did. Anyway, to get you started, for many years, Prince Edward Island was famous for its seed potatoes. And because we're an island, we could keep certain diseases off Prince Edward Island. So people wanted our seed to replant in the spring of the year. But in the last 25 years, there have been 3 large French fry processing plants built in the area. So most of the potatoes now go for the French fry industry. We used to have to plant these potatoes by hand when I lived on the farm here. And it wasn't a lot of fun, or I didn't think it was. And we would plant up to a ½ an acre a day. And now they're planting up to 100 acres a day. So that's just how it's changed. And the same as digging. We've worked really hard. We always call it picking potatoes because they dug them and left them on the ground, and then we picked them up, put them in the basket, and put them in a bag, and put them on a wagon, and put them down cellar, and sometimes took them out in the spring for not a lot of money. But that was the joys of farming. And so anyway, the potatoes that, of course, that we grew for sale years ago was table stock variety. But now, and people said that you had to have these blue potatoes to eat with your salt fish in the wintertime when the Catholics had to eat fish on Friday. So they would cook blue potatoes, and they would cook salt fish, and they would cook pork, and they would take the fat from the pork and pour right over the potatoes and over the salt, and it tastes really good if you're working 12 hours a day to burn it off. And these potatoes have become, actually, they've been breeding more blue or purple into it, and they're finding out that there's many antioxidants now in the blue potatoes as there are in blueberries. So blue potatoes is becoming more popular now. So that's what they look like inside. In fact, the very first potato was a blue potato. So all the varieties that you see now comes from the blue potato. And of course, we're from down South America. Peru is where the potato actually comes from. So we would just plant these, and they would, people said that they could tell the difference in taste, but I could never tell the difference in taste in a potato. I always thought potato was something you either put gravy on or butter on, and you pour other stuff. If anybody wants to try a taste, I can give you a taste here. You see what it tastes like. And people claim that they can tell the difference in the taste.
Tastes like a potato.
Tastes like a potato.
Yeah. I'll take everybody's word.
Yeah.
Oh.
That fell. That one fell.
Raw potato.
No, they fried it. Yeah. It's pretty. Jane, you were standing in the red soil, so we're going to get you to plant the first potato.
Yeah. So we can plant some there.
There you go. Actually, Food Jet in the U.S. serves them on their trips all the time.
Yeah.
When you cook your blue potato, how do you
Just the same as an ordinary potato.
Yeah, you would boil it.
But then it's gluten.
Yeah, and then what you would do is, what we always did is just chop it into chunks. So you pour the gravy, so you'd eat the whole chunk. We wouldn't mash it. So you take a chunk. That's why we weren't. Yeah, that's why we weren't allowed to eat
Oh, so they can get a plant and put it in a hole, cover it up, and manage your feet in the hole, whatever.
Yes, we never had baked them. He has been 7 different varieties, one for pork, one for beef, one for boiled dinner.
Yeah,
If you cut them into sets, is that you're like toning a potato. If you took the seed from the potato, from the flour on top, it'd be like planting an apple seed, you get a little different variety than the original. Yeah, so that's why they cut them off. Yes, oh yeah. What they normally do when they grate the potatoes is just keep the small for replanting. If you plant a small potato, you still get the big potato. So like small potato doesn't mean you're going to get small potatoes again. So most of the ones that they don't sell for table stock or for French fries, they keep the small ones in and replant them for their own.
I'm not good at it.
No, absolutely not.
Hey, photo walk.
Okay, did you want to hold the basket?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I grew up in Chicago.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, But we always put our cleats on for
Not big enough. Yeah.
Now the only thing, and I don't know for sure. Janetta, there you go. So you're going to come back and help me pick. Are you in the front wheel? Carolyn? Oh, you're together?